AEW doesn't stop creating stupid ideas, brother. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. And AEW has announced an 2024 AEW Continental Classic Tournament, right? And people may be wondering, what in the name of all that's holy is that? Well, pretty much they had one last year to crown the Continental Champion. I believe it was Eddie Kingston that defeated John Moxley in the final. I could be wrong, you know, my memory when it comes to shitty wrestling promotions isn't that good. But yeah, Okada, who is the current Continental Champion, will be defending his title in this. Can someone honestly explain to me how that makes any sense? Like, why should the champion have to do a tournament where you score like points for victories? And I know why this makes even less sense, because, you know, you had the Elite there and Okada, shut up a bitch. You had these guys like running rampant. Yeah, the Young Bucks are away, but what, does Okada have no swing? What sort of, I mean, he's a heel champion. Where's the story? See, if this was back in the day, man, the heel champion would be rapping Eric Bischoff's door. Like, what the hell what are you doing? Or Stephanie McMahon's door, or Teddy Long's door, or, you know, whoever's the Commissioner Regal, Commissioner Foley. Like, why are you putting me in this tournament? It's an absolute disgrace. That's exactly what would be getting happening here, man, and getting discussed. But for whatever fucking reason, it doesn't make any sense. Now, the matches will have a 20-minute time limit. Nobody is allowed to interfere. The winner gains 3 points, the loser gains 0 points. Both competitors gain 1 point for a draw. The final match will take place in the 2024 AEW World's End pay-per-view event. I mean, a draw, pretty much, folks, unless they both pin each other or submit each other at the same time. That means you're getting a 20-minute time limit draw. And who the hell wants that? No one wants a 20-minute time limit draw in AEW, right? But the list of the participants in the Gold League: Darby Allin, Claudio, Will Ospreay, Ricochet, Brody King, Juice Robinson. In the Blue League, Okada, Fletcher, Garcia, Mark Briscoe, Benjamin, and the Beast Mortos. And I'll tell you what this is, right? All this is right here for AEW is, right, we don't have any stories for these guys, but they all love flipping, and you know, that's our audience, and Dave Meltzer loves that. So here's an excuse to put these 12 guys in a tournament so they can all wrestle each other, and yeah, that makes for some good television. There's no story here, it's awful, you know. This ain't a King of the Ring tournament. This ain't a WWE traditional tournament for the belt that we could have seen, you know, years ago. This is just a sorry excuse of a tournament here, which with the sole part, you know, there's going to be about 20 minute time limit draws. Oh, Ospreay and Garcia, they went 24 minutes at the pay-per-view, and nothing can split them here. And oh, Ricochet and Mark Briscoe's meffed out, but he must have snorted one last line to go 20 minutes with Ricochet. You know, it's garbage. It's seriously garbage. And again, like Okada, this is a real wrestling company with actually like real storylines, and I mean, it's supposed to be real, isn't it? So why would Okada be happy about this? I mean, you're probably not even going to get a scene with Okada talking about the fact that he's upset about this, which, I mean, again, is absolutely bewildering. And I'm walking outside here, guys, and the wind is picking up, so hopefully you can understand me. It's 60-mile-an-hour winds, so it would kind of be unfortunate if no one could understand me, but I believe in God. I mean, let's put it this way: if no one can hear me, even though they will be able to hear me, it'll just be muffled, and it does sound really bad. And you know what that means? That means God doesn't care about AEW. That means I care a little bit more about God. But yeah, Okada completely screwed in this tournament with 12 people in it. I mean, it is literally just a bunch of jobbers at the end of the day. It's just a bunch of guys that do flips. See all those guys that we complained that had like the 4 matches in a row at the pay-per-view, Full Gear, that were all similar and they should have been spaced out. It's pretty much just most of those guys with a few other guys swung in that are going to do the same routine and bore the tits off us with flippy, dippy, pathetic professional wrestling. It really is that simple, man. It's absolute pish, to say the least. So, yeah, that's where Fog Wrestling's going to leave this video. Or is it? Because guess what, guys? Back in the house, and now I'm going to finish this video like a trooper, like the CEO of Fog would do it. And to sum up, this is just ridiculous, this tournament. It's unfair on Okada. But because there's no structure and because nothing makes sense in this company and in wrestling really in 2024, no one's even going to bat an eyelid at this. It's ridiculous. It's a jobber tournament. It is what it is. Apologies for the wind, but for the most part, you could hear me. Maybe apart from I was like, if God hates AEW, he'll bring the wind on, and that's kind of what he did. Yeah.